So here we are, my first Vlogmas video. I'm not going to do them every day, even remotely. I'm just going to do it when I feel like it, to do a vlog for Vlogmas. Had a bit of a late start today, slept in kind of late, and it's afternoon, a little bit afternoon, and I am on the public conveyance on my way to Ala Moana Center. And if this doesn't say 2020, I don't know what does. Santa Claus with a mask. And showing you the vast throngs, the heaving masses of people, the absolute out-of-control crowd flooding Ala Moana Center here on the week after Thanksgiving. Normally, of course, this would be a very, very busy time of the year, and all I can say is, the tumbleweeds were rolling through the center. As you can see, I think everyone must be shopping online. Cyber Monday, whatever, they must have been doing the shopping online, because they for sure are not at the brick and mortar here. Even, as you'll see, our beloved Bath & Body Works store has absolutely no line today on a Tuesday. You can walk right in. They have had lines because of their sales, but nothing today.
Happy holidays, everyone. If you enjoy the sounds and music of Christmas, as do I, you'll want to tune into Moody Mood Music on live365.com. You're going to hear all of your favorite old-fashioned and still fresh Christmas favorites. The Bing Crosbys and the Andy Williams and the disco jingle bells. The good stuff. Not all that Mariah Carey nonsense or Christmas in the Hood with T-Bone or whatever. No, you'll just hear the bright, fresh sounds of Christmas past. All your favorite vinyl recordings you heard as a child. Please tune in to Moody Mood Music on live365.com. It's free, and the link is below in the description. Have a holly jolly.
So I'm heading over to Neiman Marcus in the center for a meeting with one of the Miss Hawaii USA contestants and her coach, who I actually hooked those two up to work together, and they have gotten along, and we're going to meet at the Mermaid Cafe espresso bar and just go over some factual stuff and things they need to know. And this year we have a mentor group. I'm a mentor, and we each have a group of contestants, and she's in mine. Stopped afterwards at Long's, and in addition to other stuff, I had to get this Ghirardelli peppermint bark, but I just got a small one, so single serving size. And then I'm going to Sam's, which is just down the street a block, because I need coffee, and that's really all I'm going to get here. That's all I need. I use the automatic checkout on the app, so you don't have to wait through line. I don't know if you use that, but I highly recommend it. And I feel, I could get some. I'm going to get this Peet's coffee. I like Peet's. I do have a grinder, so I can get whole bean when I want to, and I feel like some very nice special coffee for the holidays, so I'm gonna go with the Peet's. Back on the bus to Waikiki.
So I've been trying to grow my hair a little bit on the top part. I've been keeping it really short during this whole pandemic thing and just, razoring it on like a one setting, but I wanted to try growing out a little bit on the top. I don't know if it's going to work, and I needed something to kind of hold it down a little bit so it's not all spiky, going crazy while I'm doing that. But anyway, this was at Long's, and it was like 8 something originally, and it was supposed to be 25% off at 6 something. But when they rang it up, it ended up being $4. So, score for me.
And I tell you what actually inspired this idea that I had of getting my hair to grow out a little bit longer on top to see, because it's kind of bald up there. I don't know, probably not going to work. But this, I just saw this at Ross last week. Pro Growth Hair Oil with castor oil, and you just massage it into your scalp, and it sort of promotes hair growth. Also is healthy for your hair. It's kind of funny. I mean, it was $3.99 and I got a senior discount, but I thought it was just funny and I would try it for the heck of it just to see. But you know, the truth is, I don't know anything about hair growth, but I've been doing it for, you know, like I said, about a week, and it really smells so good. I mean, can I tell you how good this stuff smells? So good. It has like 5 or 6 different kind of oils in it, and you just massage it into your scalp and it smells amazing. So even if it doesn't do anything, I'm going to continue to use it. In fact, I should go back. I mean, today is Tuesday, it's senior discount day. I should go back and see if they have more, but I'm just kind of spent. Now that I'm back home, I don't want to leave home, and I think I have another pageant Zoom meeting with a contestant or phone call tonight, so I think I'm just going to cook dinner, get that started, and stay home. Whew, lying down. So something else I want to bring out that's just been annoying me lately is all of a sudden, like last week, my phone started not holding a charge at all. It's an iPhone 6. I've had it for a little while, but it's a different one than what I had before. I've had the 6 for a while, but I had a different one before, and I got rid of it just when that thing was ending that they were doing, where you could get a new battery in it for free and all of that, and I just missed it when I got this one. So that's expired, but it's, I don't know what the problem is or why, but it just goes from like 100% to like 50 in like no time. I mean, I can just be walking down the street and listening to music on it for like 10 minutes and it drops to like 50%, and then it starts going fast. So I just keep, right now, the past week or so, I just keep the charger with me all the time, and I just keep recharging it. But I don't, which, you know, it's okay, whatever. But I just don't understand why it's all of a sudden not holding a charge at all, because it wasn't like that before. It could go, I'd go the whole, you know, better part of several hours being out and using it and whatever, and it would be fine, and it would still be at like, you know, 50% or whatever when I got home, 70%. But it doesn't do that now. So I carry the charger with me, but that's, I don't understand that. So this is my little Christmas tree on top of my entertainment center. I'm going to do the one tree. I actually have 2. Well, I have 3 really trees, but I'm just going to do one this year. And I'm going to put up some manger creches, like one where I would have a tree sometimes facing the door, and another one in here for me to like, because I sort of like manger scenes. These are all vintage decorations. This elf was actually my grandmother's elf on the shelf. And I like to just pick up old vintage decorations when I see them, and I sort of like mismatched trees with different kinds of garland on it. I especially love these plastic dioramas. These are so reminiscent of the 60s and my childhood. But I like to pick up different vintage ornaments when I see them at thrift stores. I love this Victorian lady. Victorian doll, whatever. I love this one especially. Angel. Oh, this is such memories of my childhood, these kind of ornaments. I love it. This one is from my mother's tree. It's a very old ornament. Kind of weird, it's just like an angel head, but I love it. The Mouse King. Okay, there are a couple of Bratz ornaments on this tree I got at Savers. I couldn't pass that up.
I love this Victorian lady too, a different one. These kind of decorations. We did some of these when I was a kid too. Anyway, that's just a little look at my holiday tree with its mishmash of ornaments and there's several different kinds of garland on there too, you might detect. Okay, so I just finished up my phone. We ended up doing a phone meeting with this other contestant. The pageant's actually, pre-taping is happening this Thursday. I think it's Thursday and Friday or something. And Sunday they're having their interviews. And then the finale is on television on next Thursday. But yeah, so the pre-taping is really important right now because that's with the COVID and everything. That's the actual competition that the judges will see. Yada yada. I could talk for an hour. I'll talk more in the next one about the pageant or whatever, how interesting it's been this year during COVID. Totally different than how it normally is for us as committee people. Totally different. And the contestants. So anyway, I just got off the phone with one of my mentoree candidates. And we've met several times on Zoom and you know, FaceTime or whatever. So we just did the phone tonight, last minute stuff. Anyway, that's done. And so it's time for me to close out or finish this video, Vlogmas, by preparing dinner, the highlight of my day, because I've been thinking about this and looking forward to it all day because I'm kind of hungry for it. And you may laugh, but I'm going to make hamburger helper, which I'd love. I just grew up in hamburger helper. My mom was not an amazing cook. Great mother, not an amazing cook. And we had a lot of hamburger helper, and I love it. It's just nostalgic for me. This kind of don't usually get Philly cheesesteak, but I got a whole bunch of different kinds last time because they were like $5 or something. So yeah, I got Philly cheesesteak. So I'm just gonna, I got my hamburger out, and I'm gonna, as I usually do, like doctor it up some with some, you know, other seasonings. I got some garlic. I got some, just got some pepperoncini. I'm gonna dice some of that up. I got onion I'm gonna add to it. I got some frozen chopped up peppers I've had. I'm gonna add to that. I may even throw in some mushrooms I have for extra vegetables. Maybe the peas too, I don't know. I like to put extra like vegetables in it and just make it a one dish thing. I have some basil left over from the lasagna I did the other day, so I might put that in there too. I'm not sure if that's going to go 100% anyway, but that is going to be the climax of the video. Is going to be dinner. And while dinner is cooking, let me remind you guys, if you didn't know already, this year I'm sending out Christmas cards to anybody who wants them. I have a whole bunch of like vintage Christmas cards and mailed with vintage postage, which I love to do. So I'm just doing that to all my listeners of my 2 radio stations or the viewers of my YouTube channel. If you would like to receive a vintage Christmas card mailed to you with vintage stamps, just send your name and address to name and mailing address to moodymoodmusic at yahoo.com. Or if you would like to receive a vintage Hawaiian Christmas card mailed with vintage stamps, send your name and address to hawaiianhifiradio, all lowercase one word, at yahoo.com. And I will send you, and you can do either or, both or one, whatever, and I'll send you a vintage Christmas card mailed to you with vintage stamps. And dinner is served, and it looks delicious. My Philly cheesesteak hamburger helper with all that extra stuff in it. So that's it for today. That's Vlogmas Day 1. I don't know when I'll do my next Vlogmas video, but whenever. And please subscribe if you want to see more. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And leave any comments below. And don't forget, if you want a Christmas card, that information will be below in the description box, along with information about my radio stations, okay? Check that out. Have a good December.